Hey guys, welcome tonight to Tasty Treats with Teresa. Normally I am live at this time, but my grandson came last night, so we are on our way right now to go see him in Georgia. So, congratulations to me and my husband for being grandparents. Of course, to my son and daughter-in-law for having my wonderful new grandson. Tonight we are going to play with something I've never played with before. Obviously it's an eggplant. I've never eaten one that I know of, and it came in my Misfit market box, so might as well figure out how to learn how to use one, right? So tonight we're going to make baked fried eggplant. So first thing you got to do is peel the eggplant. Well, first you got to preheat the oven to 325. It says grease a cookie sheet. Well, we're using stoneware. You never grease a stoneware. This is our peeler set. You get 3 of these, and they come with different settings. I'm sorry, not different settings, different blades. This is the straight blade. That's what we're going to use tonight. These 2 are serrated. One's really like a Juliet serrade, and the other one's kind of just a really small serrade. They come with these nice little caps, and nothing, your fingers won't get cut. And we're just going to peel our eggplant. I guess this is how you peel them. Like I said, I have never eaten an eggplant that I know of. I don't know what to do with them. So we're just going to play around. Now, I've told you in the past, I am one of these people who I prefer to practice and then show you guys a video. But tonight, since I only have 1 eggplant and I want to try something with eggplant, I thought, well, you guys get to be my guinea pigs. So I guess that's all you do is just peel it. Maybe you guys know there's an easier way to peel them. I don't know. Do you peel them this way, or do you peel them this way? I don't know what's the easiest way. I've never tried this before. So I'm going to put all these scraps, get out of the way, in my bucket. This is my chicken bucket. Everybody should have a chicken bucket in their kitchen. Even if you don't have chickens, you should have a chicken bucket. It's just put all your scraps in it. And then when at the end of the day, in my case, it goes out in the yard. But in your case, it might just go in your garbage or your compost. This is our tomato knife. Nothing fancy, just gonna cut the ends off. That's what it said to do. So that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to slice into 1/4 or 1/2 inch slicers. I could get out the simple slicer and try it that way. I could get out the quick slice. That gives it about 1/4 inch. But because I don't know anything about eggplant, and I don't know how thick this is, hey guys, let me show you something. See that eye that's in that? You got an eye digger out thing here on the side to dig that kind of stuff out. So there you go. So I don't know anything about eggplant, so I'm just going to go old school and just use a knife tonight, because I don't know how thick they are. I mean, obviously he feels pretty light, but I don't know how thick it is, if it would hurt the quick slice, because you can't really use super duper heavy things with it. And it's got a lot of seeds in it. I don't know anything about eggplants. I never knew they had that many seeds in them. I thought they were like a gourd that had just the seeds in one little spot. But I guess I live and learn, right? Just like you all. Do you ever just experiment with a food and say, hey, let's try something different tonight, and go buy something you've never bought before? I did that a couple years ago, and I have one in the fridge right now too. It's called a jicama. They look like a big, odd-shaped turnip, but it's really hard, and it tastes like a cross between a potato and an apple. And I normally just eat them raw, but I've just found out that I can fry it up and cook it, and so I'm gonna try it later this week. So we got the eggplant cut, and in a bowl, stir together an egg. One of my chicken's eggs. It's really odd shaped this time. I don't know why. But hey, she laid an egg. I'm happy. And some sour cream. Put some sour cream in there. Get in there. I haven't told you much about my chickens lately. But I've got 2 that's getting ready to molt, and only one that's supposed to be laying, but she only lays maybe once a week. So they're becoming very expensive outside lawn ornaments because they're not really doing their job. They don't lay eggs. They're eating bugs. That's about it. That's all they're doing right now, just eating bugs for me. But no, they want to come up on the porch and let me to feed them birdseed. So they're not doing their job. My daughter actually asked me if I would eat them. I don't think I could eat them. They've become little pets. So, all right, so we got the stir together egg and sour cream. Toss the eggplant into the spice with the flour to coat. I should have got out the trays. Too late. I'm not getting them out. I'm just going to get a bowl. Hold on. I should have got out the coating trays. That would have made this really cool. 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I thought, man, that's an awful lot of breadcrumbs. And 3 tablespoons of flour. All right, 3 tablespoons. All my spoons are dirty. I had to dig out my really old one. Do you guys remember the chicken? Yep. I'm just showing how old it is. There's 1, 2, and 3 tablespoons of flour. So we take the eggplant and we dip it in the flour, and then dip 1 slice at a time into the batter. And then dip it into the breadcrumbs. Now, I could be using the 3 trays, the dipping trays, but like I said, I have not read this recipe. We are playing it by ear tonight. So we're just going to see what happens. Sometimes you just got to go on a whim and try something new. And tonight it's going to be fried eggplant. So what would be a good dish to serve with this, guys? Give me some ideas in the comments. So obviously, I've never made this before. I don't think I've ever eaten eggplant. So tell me what is good with eggplant. I mean, the only thing I've ever heard of eggplant was eggplant parmesan. And obviously, this isn't going to be good with spaghetti, is it? You guys have to talk me up and give me some ideas. So we're just dipping the eggplant in some flour, then dipping it in the egg and sour cream mixture, and then in some breadcrumbs. So if you're joining me late, this is oven fried, baked fried fried eggplant because I'm trying something new tonight. And because I didn't read the recipe and plan ahead, I didn't get out the 3 trays that we sell that would have been perfect for this, because it would have fit all 3 of these together. But what's the saying? I'm pampered, not perfect, so I forgot. So we're just making it up as we go. Gonna put the eggplant in the yogurt or sour cream, and then dipping it in the breadcrumbs. So yes, yesterday my daughter-in-law had a baby. This is our first grandchild, our first grandson, and I can't wait to see him tomorrow. If you are in a party, I will let you know now that I'm extending the party because I'm going to be out of town and won't be able to close your party. Well, actually I could, but I'm going to let you guys, for a surprise, leave it open and give you more of a chance to shop and get more items that you want for your kitchen. Because I'm going to be busy holding a baby and not playing on the computer to help you guys out. I mean, if you really need help, give me a call. I'll help you. But you know what I mean. I'm going to be on baby mode all weekend. So we're just dipping the eggplant. Scooch it over. I only got a couple pieces left, which is good because I am almost out. That one's got a bad spot. Almost out of the yogurt mix. Now, a little tip that I heard, I don't know, years, we're talking years ago before we had cell phones, about dipping with batter and things like this, is always have one hand clean. Don't get both hands in here. It would be very easy to dip one and dip and switch it up, but no, only use one hand. Because the old saying was, now you got a hand to at least answer the phone with. So don't always just use one hand. And that way you can have a hand. You know, in my day when I learned that, it was the phone was still on the wall, or you still have a hand to catch the kids and get them, the ones that run by you that's in trouble, without getting breadcrumbs all over the house. So there we go. Now I'm going to bake this in the preheated oven for 15 minutes. Then I'll turn them over and then bake them for another 20 minutes until both sides are nice brown and crisp. Very healthy for you. I mean, 13 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein for a little eggplant, for a plant even. That's a lot of protein. That's almost as much as a meat. It's very good on your calories. It's only 400 calories. So this is something really good and healthy. Anyone can eat it. It's, other than the egg and the sour cream, it's vegan, maybe vegetarian, maybe. But we're gonna try it out, see how it turns out. I'll let you know. Obviously, I'm not at the computer right now, so I can't comment right underneath, but I will later tonight and just let you know how they turned out. Give you maybe some tips of how good they were. If you're in the party that I just extended, look up above and the link is for the party is up there. If you are not in a party and you just want to congratulate us for the grandbaby, leave us a comment underneath, or you can see us on my website. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.